Hey everyone, today we're talking about something that we all need to hear from time to time, the things we should stop doing to ourselves. Sometimes the biggest obstacles in our lives aren't from the outside, but from within. It's not always easy to recognize these habits or behaviors, but once you do, you can start making real, lasting changes. So, in this video, we're going to cover 14 things you need to stop doing for yourself right now if you want to live a happier, healthier, and more empowered life. These aren't just surface-level tips. They're things that, if you stop doing today, can have a profound impact on your mental and emotional well-being. As we go through this list, I want you to reflect and really ask yourself if any of these apply to you. Be honest with yourself. It's the first step toward change. And as always, share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what resonates with you. Let's get started. 1. Stop begging people to be part of your life. You know those people who always seem to be slipping away, and you find yourself chasing after them? Here's the truth. If someone wants to be in your life, they will make the effort. Stop begging for someone's time, attention, or approval. It's not worth sacrificing your self-respect. You deserve people who genuinely want to be around you. Reflect. Are you holding on to someone who isn't holding on to you? Drop a comment if you've ever experienced this. Let's talk about how freeing it feels when you finally let go of those people. 2. Stop wasting your energy on toxic people and relationships. Toxic people will drain every ounce of energy from you if you let them. And sometimes we hold on because we feel like we should, or because it's hard to let go. But I'm here to tell you, your peace is more important than any toxic relationship. Whether it's a friend, partner, or even a family member, you have the right to protect your energy. Ask yourself, is there anyone in your life who's toxic and draining your energy? Share in the comments how you deal with toxic relationships. Your experiences might help someone else make a tough decision. 3. Stop trying to change people who hurt you. People don't change unless they want to. No matter how much you care, no matter how many chances you give them, you can't change someone who doesn't want to change. It's not your job to fix anyone who continuously disrespects or hurts you. It's your job to protect your peace and move on. Think about it. Are you holding out hope that someone who's hurt you will change? I know this one can be tough. If you've been in this situation, share how you overcame it. Your story could inspire someone else. 4. Stop apologizing for someone else's mistakes. How many times have you apologized for someone else's actions just to keep the peace? You are not responsible for someone else's bad behavior. Stop taking the blame or apologizing when it's not your fault. It only diminishes your self-worth and gives the other person a free pass to continue hurting you. Consider this. Have you ever found yourself saying sorry for things that weren't your fault? Let's be real in the comments. Who's guilty of over-apologizing? It's time to break the habit. 5. Stop abandoning yourself to fit in. We all want to belong, but if you're abandoning who you are just to fit in with others, you're losing yourself in the process. Stop changing or suppressing parts of yourself to please others. Your uniqueness is your power. Embrace it. The right people will love you for exactly who you are. Ask yourself, are you being true to yourself, or are you sacrificing who you are just to fit in? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Have you ever felt like you weren't true to yourself just to make others happy? 6. Stop trying to fix people as an act of love. Trying to fix someone isn't love. It's enabling. If you constantly find yourself in relationships where you're playing therapist or savior, you're not helping them, and you're definitely not helping yourself. Everyone has their own journey, And it's not your job to solve someone else's problems as a way of showing love. Think about this. Have you been confusing fixing someone with loving them? Let's talk in the comments about what real love looks like without the need to fix anyone. 7. Stop allowing dysfunctional people to be part of your life. If you're surrounding yourself with dysfunctional people, it's going to rub off on you. These are people who thrive on chaos and bring it into your life. And let me tell you, it's not your job to deal with someone else's dysfunction. Set boundaries and let them go. You deserve peace. Question for you. Who in your life brings dysfunction that you need to distance yourself from? Share your experiences in the comments. How did you handle dysfunctional relationships, and what was the outcome? 8. Stop expecting anything. Expectation often leads to disappointment. It's natural to want things to go a certain way, or for people to act a certain way, but sometimes our expectations are unrealistic. Let go of the need to control every outcome. Focus on what you can do, and let life unfold as it's meant to. Consider this. What expectations do you need to let go of? I'd love to hear how you manage expectations in your life. Share your insights. 9. Stop settling for less. Stop settling for good enough in any part of your life, whether it's relationships, your career, or your personal goals. You deserve more, and you know it. Don't let fear or self-doubt convince you that you can't have the best. You are worthy of greatness, so don't settle for anything less. Ask yourself, where in your life are you settling for less than you deserve? Let's have an honest conversation about this. What's one area where you've settled but are ready to raise your standards? 10. Stop giving without receiving. It's good to be generous, but if you're constantly giving and never receiving anything in return, you're going to burn out. Healthy relationships are built on reciprocity. You deserve to receive love, support, and care just as much as you give it. Reflect on this. Are you always giving without receiving? Tell me in the comments. How do you balance giving and receiving in your relationships? 11. Stop holding on to people you've outgrown. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever. People change, and sometimes we outgrow relationships. If someone no longer aligns with the person you're becoming, it's okay to let them go. Holding on to people just because of history doesn't serve your future. Think about it. Have you outgrown someone but are still holding on? This one can be tough. Let's talk about it in the comments. Have you ever had to let someone go because you've grown in different directions? 12. Stop overcommitting. We live in a world that glorifies being busy, but overcommitting leaves you drained and overwhelmed. Learn to say no. Protect your time and energy, and don't stretch yourself too thin. You can't be everything to everyone, and that's okay. Ask yourself, are you saying yes to too many things? In the comments, let me know how you prioritize your time and what strategies you use to avoid overcommitting. 13. Stop being supportive when they can't support you back. Support is a two-way street. Think about it. Every healthy relationship, whether it's with friends, family, or even co-workers, needs balance. If you're always the one offering support, emotionally, financially, or otherwise, but never receiving it in return, you've got to ask yourself, is this relationship really benefiting me? Constantly giving without receiving creates a lopsided dynamic that leaves you drained, while the other person might not even realize or appreciate your efforts. It's not selfish to want the same energy back. It's about valuing yourself and your time. When you're pouring from your own cup without ever having it refilled, you'll find yourself emotionally depleted, and it's hard to thrive when you're running on empty. Supporting someone is wonderful, but only when it's mutual. Remember, you deserve reciprocal support, where you lift each other up not where one person is doing all the heavy lifting. Question for you. Have you ever found yourself in a one-sided relationship where you were giving your all and receiving little or nothing back? 14. Stop hoping. They'll change. Stop going along just to get along. This one's tough, but so important. Too many of us hold on to the hope that someone will eventually change, that they'll finally become the person we need them to be. Maybe it's a partner who keeps making promises but never follows through, or a friend who keeps letting you down. We convince ourselves that, with time, things will get better. But the truth is, people don't change unless they want to. No amount of hoping, wishing, or even helping will make someone become what you want them to be. And here's the kicker. Sometimes, while we're waiting for them to change, we lose ourselves in the process. We settle for behavior that's beneath us, or worse, we start compromising our own happiness just to avoid conflict. How many times have you gone along with something, not because you agreed with it, but because you didn't want to rock the boat? It feels easier in the moment to just go along with things, but over time, that constant compromise chips away at your self-worth and happiness. You start living a life based on someone else's terms instead of your own. Stop going along to get along. Your voice matters. Your feelings matter. And if you're constantly silencing yourself to keep the peace, then you're not really living authentically. Reflect. Are you currently in a situation where you're just going with the flow because it feels easier than standing up for what you want? Are you holding on to the hope that someone in your life will change? All right. Those are the 14 things you need to stop doing for yourself right now. It's time to take control, set boundaries, and make choices that support your growth, happiness, and peace. Now it's your turn. Which of these resonates with you the most? Have you found yourself doing any of these things? Let me know in the comments. I can't wait to read your thoughts and insights. We're all in this journey together, and your perspective matters. Let's help each other grow. And of course, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Keep shining, and keep being the best version of yourself. If you've made it this far, drop a 100 in the comments. It shows you are part of the 1% that's improving every single day.